Hello there. I'd like to welcome you all to my new YouTube channel, Wolf Dogs of Wolvden. This channel will be mostly Wolvden based, but we welcome Leoden players because there's a learning curve to both games, and we will reference back to Leoden once in a while. Our first video was supposed to be how to earn tons of gold cones in Wolvden, but all of a sudden this crazy update came out, and I've decided we have to talk about that instead. So let's go check it out. So here we are on the anniversary page. I'm just going to warn you, I'm going to go through this in one take, hopefully. So if there's any stuttering or mistakes in my wording, I apologize. I will only try to jump cut if the software glitches out. So we're going to scroll down. Here is the last year of development. Now, I thought year 1 of development in Wolvden was amazing. Year 2 was a little bit slower, but we did get 2 events. We got lots of quality of life improvements. We got the relaxed pose, which I love, and we got a few other things that made the game a little bit more enjoyable. But looking forward, we have a few things that were on the first year anniversary post, as well as some newer things. So we still have more mini games, more exploring content, a karma system, a personality type system, and some more events coming. What is new is the Halloween event. It's going to be a mini event that starts on Monday the 24th. We don't know anything about this yet. I'm personally hoping it's like the Christmas event where we get to give gifts, but it could be anything really. We also have the nesting pose, more variants. Now, I'm confused what they mean by variants because they call this nesting pose, but they call relaxed variant. So is variant just a word for pose? Can variants be lethal mutations? I'm not sure. More mutations, which I'm here for the mutations. I will take that. And more achievements. Now, one thing you will notice that wasn't on there was skill trees because we actually just had that released. It's super exciting. I've already looked a lot at it, but we're going to go through it a little quick because there is a lot. If you want me to do a new video in the future on just skill trees, let me know. So skill trees is a bunch of skills, and I'm going to click tabs over here. You have your lead wolf, and you get to scroll down, and you can click talents. So here you can see all the skill trees. There are a lot of skills, so we're not going to be able to go through them all today. But if you'd like to see them all in a future video focused on the talent tree, I can definitely do that. Just let me know in the comments. Instead, we're going to quickly go through my favorites. So we have this breeding boost, which will make you lose less energy or make it easier to breed wolves. We have a survival pup boost, so it's a little bit easier to pup sit them. We have some HP boosts, which are helpful for new players. And my personal favorite is a 5% bonus to a chance of seeing a special or chased new befriended wolf. This is awesome because if you get a tier 3 or special chased wolf, they sell for a lot of gold cones. This yellow chart over here also can help because it makes befriending wolves a little bit easier. If you use all 4 points, this bottom one will tell you the wolf's personality every single time. And if you know all of the things to click for each personality, you're guaranteed to get the wolf. But there's a lot of them. There's battling, there's other boosts for your pack members. So definitely, I encourage you to check that out and set some skills for your lead wolf. Next up, we have Dynasty wolves. There's been a little bit of an update to Dynasty. Last time we got this beautiful background, but they promised that you'd be able to put equipment on your wolves in the future. Well, that update is here. If we click the equipter, it will open up, and now you can see you can dress your wolves just like you could when they were alive. I'm going to put this winged outfit on because we are the angelic wolf dogs, and this is our special Wolvden outfit. Taking a little bit of a second to load. Here we go. And it's beautiful. I love it. This decor is not available, but I'm just happy that I can dress the wolf. Save changes, and there we go. Of course, you can't use that decor for something else then. I probably won't dress every single wolf I have, but some special ones I'll probably keep dressed. And then the other thing is that you can now use jellyfishes to make one of your Dynasty wolves immortal. This is amazing because before, if they had died before you could make your leads immortal, it was too bad. Now you can just scroll down the list and you can see all your deceased wolves. Using the jellyfish will bring it back to life, but it'll be immortal. So you can't use it for any of your pack duties or breed it. You can just have it in your den and love it forever. Next up, we have new mutations. This is my favorite part of the update personally. I am on Wolvden for the mutations, and I live for the mutations. We have 3 new mutations, and we're going to go through them quick. First up is hereditary cataracts, not contracts. That's funny. This mutation is recessive, so it's genetic, and it can be passed down in breeding programs. Sadly, this wolf cannot take any roles or complete training. Of course, that doesn't mean they're any less loved. I love all my wolves equally, some more than others, but let's keep going. Spontaneous blindness. This is a random mutation, so it's like the lethals. You can't breed for this mutation. It's just going to randomly appear on some wolves. We don't know the rate yet, but it'll probably be rare if I had to guess. And then finally is deafness. There's no visual change for wolves that are deaf because, of course, you can't see in their ears. You can see my ears. But wolves that are deaf can still be a scout or an herbalist. They cannot hunt. I don't know if they can be leads. That would be pretty cool to have a deaf or blind lead. We're going to check them out real quick. This is my herbalist. So we're going to see what she looks like with the new mutations. First, we have hereditary cataracts. It take a second to load. I loaded this a while ago. It was not ready, apparently. Hello, Wolvden. Okay, we're going to try resetting the page. The game is a bit laggy today because of the new update. Everybody wants to play it. There's so many people online. You can see we have 1,300 members playing right now. So if things lag a bit, I just recommend resetting the page. That's what I usually do. I'm going to put her in her default pose because most people have defaulted pose wolves. And see if it loads. I'm going to wait until this loads and then come back. I'll see you in a minute. And we're back. As you can see, Green Haven finally loaded in. We're going to check out the hereditary cataracts first, just the genetic version. As you can see, it's white, it's a little blurry, what you would imagine for cataracts. And if we check out the other one, spontaneous blindness, you'll see it's a little bit more red, as if someone who suffered some kind of damage would have. This isn't always true, but that's how I'm imagining it. It's red, it's gone blind over time. Very cool. I am definitely going to be looking for a wolf that's blind or deaf. Next up, we have a tiny kind of mutation, not really, called identical twins. So now you have a small chance that a puppy can pop out and it has an identical puppy that's exactly like it. Identical twins will have a little mention of it where it usually says new runt or largest puppy. And it also has in the birth information the identical twin linked. Now this is kind of cool because it means if you have a pair of identical twins in a 6 puppy litter, you can have a 7 puppy litter. That's insane. That's a lot of puppies. But they'd also have pretty low survival, so you'd have to be really careful. Next up, we have the traveling wolf system, which has been teased a little bit. We just gave feedback. I'm actually surprised we got this system so quick. You can activate the Traveling Wolf system by going to your profile page, and you're going to scroll down all this stuff, and you find Traveling Wolves. It's right next to another feature which is new that allows you to hide your friends list and make it private. You then click Save Changes, and now you have opted into the Traveling Wolf system, which is pretty cool. You go to any wolf. I've not checked this out before, but we're going to hopefully be able to do it. I'm going to load Den Mother. I think she would make a really cool traveling wolf. She's a descendant of my original lead. And you click Settings. No. Traveling wolf right here. You scroll down. So there's a bunch of rules when it comes to traveling wolves. You should probably read through them in your own time because it's important to know what you're sending your wolf out to. But the quickness is like you can still breed them if you decide to activate them as breedable. You can call them back at any time. People can add decor to them, but they can't remove it. It just makes traveling wolves a little bit safer. I'd love to send one out in the future to some of my subscribers or people that are interested. I think that would be a really cool game we could play on the channel. So yeah, next up is scroll down. Recalling hunts, canceling medicine mixing, and canceling foraging. This is a 10 out of 10 feature. When you used to send out a hunt, you were stuck. So if you sent out a hunt right before rollover and you forgot to nest that wolf, you were screwed. Your nest was going to die. As you can see now, if we send out our hunt, we can recall our hunt. So that's a pretty cool feature. It also works for herbalists. Scouts already had this. So definitely use this. Wow, I'm just excited to see this. Next up, custom decor previewer. So there's no way to layer your custom decor still, but something they did add is that if you click view on wolf, it will load the decor and it'll load it on a plain wolf as it did before. But you can also click and put it on one of your wolves. You can see it does take a second to load, and there we go. Blended Dreams looks like this in this decor. I think this is awesome. You still might have to use an art program if you want to test a bunch of decors at once, but I like this for just one decor. Another feature we have is hoard fixes. We now have your food uses and your amusement uses at the top of the hoard. Very handy. And we also have this new button, which is select all on page. This will make burying your herbs super easy because you need to bury your herbs to properly make your nest. And yeah, this will used to have to click every single herb. Now you don't. Perfect. And then finally we have some new bases. I don't know how to pronounce these, so please don't blame me if it's wrong. We have Blue Schist, which is a dark blue jeans type breed. Corundum, which is a warm breed. We have Hornfells, which is muted, and Iron, which is monochrome. These are all tier 3 bases in the dark category. So we might even get more bases in the future with the medium and other bases. That'd be pretty cool. To breed these, right now there's no special requirements. You just have to breed within that category and there's a chance they might show up. Last of all, we have some awesome things you can do. We have an anniversary gift. You can access this at the top of the news page. It is limited, so make sure you get it before the 23rd, and it is bound to your account, so you cannot trade or sell it. Then we have a few anniversary raffles. Make sure you enter these all because you don't want to miss out your chance. Just one ticket each, same as your usual weekly raffle. That's it for now. I forgot to mention this real quick, but I just wanted to show there's a preview for a possible variant in the future. We don't know whether it will be a pose or a lethal mutation. But this is my theory based on these poll results. This is what the Wolvden mutation of this looks like. I don't think I can pronounce it, so I will put the text on the screen of what it's called. I would bet that we are going to get this lethal mutation next. Well, what do you think about the update? I myself would give it a 10 out of 10, but I want to hear what you guys think. Comment down below and tell me what was your favorite part of this update. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe because we'll have new videos in the future, like that promised how to make tons of gold cones video. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye!